Hey, what's up guys? So today I just wanted to talk about something that Vegetable Police just posted a video talking about, and that is talking about fruit and basically carbs, and if all these symptoms that people associate with detox symptoms, if those are really detox or if they are just kind of the result of issues being caused by the fruit or the carbs. And so let's talk about it. So yeah, basically me and Vegetable Police are like the same person. We experience very similar things, and so basically I tend to feel better in a lot of ways when I'm eating a lower carb diet. It doesn't necessarily have to be a ketogenic diet, but just way lower carbs, focusing on like avocados and maybe a little bit of like coconut oil and olive oil, then like vegetables and maybe a little bit of black beans, but not a lot. And those are obviously a carb source, but I tend to feel better eating that way. Or if I had really, really ripe sweet fruit, I feel pretty good eating that way as well. So the simpler sugars I handle a little bit better than the more complex sugars like rice and potatoes and uh, just starchier foods. And one of the main reasons why this is for me is because of my gut. And this is probably what's going on with Vegetable Police as well. And he talks about histamine reactions, and that could very well be going on as well. But it just seems like all the bacteria in our gut, they usually like to feed off of carbs. And so I don't know if Vegetable Police has taken antibiotics in the past. And obviously a lot of people are making health videos these days, especially Vegetable Police and me. We grew up not eating the healthiest diets, and so we came from a place of not eating super healthy to eating more healthy. And so yeah, I just think that this issue, like for instance, I've been eating more carbs lately, and yesterday I had some like white rice and black beans and tortillas, corn tortillas, and whenever I add more carbs in, I definitely get more itchy. My skin gets drier. I get colder. I get more inflammation. Like my whole body just feels more tense, and I get concussion symptoms that are specific to me. But it is very clear that there's an issue with the carbs in my system. And so I'd encourage you, if you have this issue as well, to experiment with your diet. It's probably, if it happens every time you eat carbs, then it's probably not a detox symptom. That just doesn't make sense. It's probably these bacteria. If you have a gut bacteria issue, this imbalanced system, the overgrown bad bacteria or the not so pleasant bacteria that's in your gut, or even parasites or yeast, they will ferment all your carbs, and they will cause you inflammation and make your skin all itchy and cause you all these symptoms that you may be thinking are detox symptoms, but they're not. And so I think that's a super important point. And I think Vegetable Police is right that not everybody handles sugars very well. And I do think that if you can, like, I do tolerate carbs better than I did before. Like, I can eat more carbs now than I did before I did a lot of detoxification. And so I do think it is important to, um, if you are experiencing these symptoms from carbs, then you probably need to do some gut healing and cleansing out your intestinal tract and your stomach and even your colon, to be able to get to a point where you can handle foods better. And I've definitely improved in my ability to handle foods, but I definitely have a long way to go. And so yeah, if you got carb problems, then don't necessarily think it's detox, and it probably is because you got some gut bacteria that is all jacked up. And so I would focus on doing like antimicrobials, like oregano oil. Coconut oil is super effective, and I've made tons of videos talking about how I've detoxed out these crazy looking monsters from my gut. And I definitely need to get back on the track of cleansing. I've just been at school, and So I've been kind of getting used to being up with my friends and just working as well and doing classes, and so I'm trying to find the balance, but I definitely need to do a lot more detoxing and healing of my gut. But yeah, so if you don't handle the fruit or the carbs, then it might be the internal gut bacteria balance. It might be that kind of an issue, and you can always get a stool test, which can be kind of proof that this is the issue. They can be kind of expensive, but it's definitely worthwhile, I would say, to realize that, oh, I took antibiotics when I was young and that totally messed up my gut, and now every time I eat these foods, it feeds those bacteria or whatever is growing in there, and they eat it and create waste, and that gets into my system and causes me all these issues. And yeah, so you can work to resolve it and not be mistaken that it is detox or something else that it isn't. And maybe I'm wrong, but I know for me that this seems to be the case. And so yeah, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe and like it. And yeah, peace.